"Have you ever cheated on a partner before?" she asks. There's no judgment on her face, but I wonder what she'll write down after this conversation is over. "No," I admit. "Not on anyone." One of those brows arches higher. "But with somebody?" My eyes go to the fake pumpkins by the door. At least I hope they're fake, or they'll rot and attract flies. Not even the apple cinnamon incense plugged into the wall can hide the smell that would leave behind. "Georgia is seeing somebody," is my only response, drifting my gaze back to her. "How do you know that?" "Because she told me." Slowly, she nods, but doesn't write anything down. "How often do you speak to her?" I wait for her to pick up her pen, but she doesn't so much as move from where she sits comfortably, one leg draped over the other like usual. Whenever one of us is feeling lonely, I suppose. A thoughtful noise rises from her. "But didn't you say she's seeing somebody?" My attention is drawn to the niche sign about fall leaves and apple picking hanging on the wall. I bet she paid a stupid amount of money for that. My mother has about 1,000,000 little signs with sayings on them spread around her house that she spends way too much money on. I told her Dad or I could make the same ones for cheap. People can be lonely standing in a crowded room, Doc. Maybe he doesn't provide her the same things I can.
What would that be?
It's on the tip of my tongue. Love. But that's what she's expecting me to say. So, I give her the next best answer. Somebody to take control. Her fingers wrap around the pen.
Do you consider yourself a controlling person?
The curl to my lips happens instantaneously. One might say I have a controlling personality, yes. I don't like not being in control. I think about Georgia and how responsive she was to my every demand the other night. She was always submissive to me, but it wasn't by force. It was by choice. She was used to being controlled by her family without any expectations, but she chose to submit to me because she knew the reward was her pleasure. That trust meant something to both of us, given the unique circumstances of our relationship. I tried not being completely controlling in my marriage. Domineering, maybe. Authoritative, sure. Dominant, definitely. But Georgia always had a say when it mattered. I made sure of that. I made sure not to be just like her father. She could have said no when I asked her to marry me. Sometimes I wish she would have.